So I do portraits, pet portraits, people. I do animals. I do landscapes, seascapes, you name it. I pretty much have seen it. And I do things like this,
Yeah.
that are hanging in this bank.
So if one of the WUSA members needed some artwork for the
Right,
office,
I
their
do
business
commissions.
location,
Yes.
so tell us about that process and maybe give us an example of something you've done before.
Yeah, so I've done a painting for a TV station once. It's
Oh.
Second Chance TV, and they wanted of the world with hands wrapped around the world, and so I painted that painting for them. Basically, they just asked me to do. They had the vision, and then I would just make it happen. And so all they had to do was, pay half down, and I get the work started, and they bring me pictures of what they want, and we work together. And I love working with people when it comes to the art because I want their vision, not my vision.
Right. So do they sign up online to
So
help?
they can go to my website and get a hold of me that way through email, artistnow.org. They can call me 210-316-3424, and they can come in person at my gallery, which is located in Rolling Oaks Mall. It's downstairs by the escalator near where Macy's used to be, for those who've been here a while. I used to go to the mall a lot.
Yes.
And that was my old stomping ground, so I used to go there all the time, and now I have a store there.
Oh wow! Congratulations.
Yes.
So you have some things that can be purchased there as well
Yes.
as a studio.
All of my art is purchasable. I do have, like I said, commission. I do commissions, and I also teach art lessons, which you have the card.
Mhm.
Basic concepts of art for beginners. So whoever wants to start doing painting
Mhm.
process, they can learn the concepts. Because any art form, you need the concepts of art, and so that's what I teach.
And do you have classes for children and for young
Children
people?
and adults, pretty much any age can learn.
Oh, well, that's great. I'm all excited
Yeah.
because every time we build a building, we have artwork.
Yeah.
And then there's
So like
different.
this one is
artist
a horse
registry.
I did in the Book of Revelations. There's the red horse, the horse of war.
Mhm.
So this is prophetic art. Prophetic art basically is the word of God interpreted in a pictorial form like that.
Good.
Yeah.
So wonderful. Well, seems like we have this other great guest that has joined us.
Yes.
That could probably, I know that went out to the WUSA's office and wore the crown.
Yes.
So
I
Charlie,
yes,
tell
I
us
take
a little
pictures
about,
with him. Yes.
Who you are
There
and
it
what
is,
you
right
do,
there.
and folks can. I know you're always at WUSA, so
Yeah.
a little bit about how they can come and see you and what you kind of can do to help with the business owners as well.
Absolutely. So I'm there every Thursday with Brenda and her team. I represent the University of Texas here at San Antonio. I'm part of the Valdez Institute for Economic Development under the Minority Business Development Agency. So we're here to help any businesses that are minority owned or people who are socially or economically disadvantaged. So we will work with business to try to grow and grow in the manners that they're looking to grow. Not the way we want to grow. Like you said, we want to make sure that it's their vision
Right.
and that we're doing what's best for them.
Right. And tell us your name again. And
My name
your
is
title.
Charlie, last name is Moak, and I'm the Senior Business Development Director for UTSA's Minority Business Development Agency. Sorry, the phone.
And what's your email and phone number?
My email is simple. It's Charles, CHARLES.MOKE@UTSA.edu. Best number to reach me is 210-260-1206, and that's my cell. And if I don't answer, text me because I will actually get back to you.
Because we talked a little bit earlier about business plans and financials and kind of why they're important. Can you just speak on that? Just
Absolutely.
right
So
quick?
some of the things that you need to know is, as a business, there are certain things that you're going to need from time to time. A business plan is first.
Yes.
You should always know where your business is and where you're going. Then you should have some kind of type of forecast. What is it that I need in the next 6 to 8 months? Capital, material, etc. You've got to have a plan. I always tell people you plan your work and then work your plan, because if you don't, you're lost.
Can you say that again?
You
That's
plan
right.
your work
That's
and then work your plan.
Wow.
Yes, I like
Because
that.
those are things that are simple and they're easy to remember. But if you don't do these things, then you're just jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you create your own chaos. If you actually bring it down to simple terms, it's the best way to do it.
Right.
So we have a thing called Step by Step, and it gives you all the things that you need in business. And I don't tell you that you have to have them all at the same time or you have to do them in a certain order. But sooner or later, when you go to a bank like Amegy or you go to another financial institution, you're looking for a loan, they're gonna ask you for all these documents. They're gonna ask you for your business plan, they're gonna ask you for your forecast, they're gonna ask what your sales have been, et cetera. And you need to have these things in order to be able to qualify for any type of grant or any type of loan that's out there.
So when they ask you one of the questions we all know they ask is that, do you know your profit margin?
Absolutely.
And can you talk a little bit about that? Because people in a lot of the small business owners, they know they can move cash, but do they really know if they're making money?
And that's hugely important. There's a difference between the profit and the investment on the other side. So your profit is actually the difference between what you're putting out and what you're bringing in. You have to decide what your profit margin is, where you can actually make a profit. If you're not making a profit, then you're in business for nothing, really.
Right.
And you might as well become a nonprofit because you're not making any profit.
And then how do you capture your cost
So
and your own expenses?
So your cost is going to be everything, including the intangibles like your time, your planning time, anything that it takes for you to put a product together. If you don't have those costs, you need to really sit with someone from our team to actually look at what your hourly cost is and what it's actually costing you to make something or to provide a service. Once you get there, then you can actually add what you consider a markup so that you can make a profit.
So there's a great network between the two of you, because as an artist,
Yeah, we don't get that.
you have because as an artist or an artisan or someone who makes jewelry or paint, you don't really capture all of those little costs of your time.
No.
It's like if I had to go to work and somebody was paying me, but over here I'm not capturing those costs.
Exactly.
So this is a great connection.
Yes.
And anybody else, we'll get you next week.
Creativity is a cost.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
So when you sit there and think, you may think hours about something before you actually
Yes,
put it
all
down
of
on
that.
canvas.
Yeah,
All of
well,
that.
my whole life I've been preparing to be able to put that down on campus.
Absolutely.
So we're
It's very
excited.
expensive.
So Brenda, all of your members who can talk to Charlie.
Yes, so
Yes.
he comes in every single Thursday
Yes.
from 11 to 1. I am so excited. Thank you so much. And again, just bringing all these resources that honestly the small business needs. So I'm just really, really excited. And then just people just like you that, are coming in, just painting inspiration for everyone.
That's right. Now, have you had your appointment with Charlie already?
I did talk to him briefly, but we're definitely going to be.
Oh, well,
talking
this is the
online.
connection
Sit down and
today.
talk again.
Yes.
Before you leave today, all
But
of
we
us
just started doing a product line with the Wusa Crown paintings. So
Good.
now I'm gonna need some help
I
with
saw
that.
the cup and I love it.
Yes,
Yes,
lots of different
yes.
products, yes.
That's
Renee, we are doing, it's very happening very natural.
Yes.
People are just coming in saying,
Yes.
how can I help? And as they help, we help uplift them.
Yes,
And then when it's Wusa's turn, they come up and uplift us.
that's
And
great.
we have, as you guys saw, so many of our partners that have come in. We're all on the same page, and that's to help each and every one of you all grow. So again, thank you all for coming in today. Please do us this favor and share. We have one more guest for about 2 minutes, because I know that your next show is ready to roll.
Oh, are they? All
Yeah,
right.
at 5 minutes ago. So we're going to go ahead and get our last lady in. But thank you so much for all that you do for Women Unlimited. I know that as you talk to Charlie, that helps all of us grow.
That's right.
Yes, thank you, Charlie, for
No
coming in.
problem.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So now we have a great, is our final conversation?
This is our final conversation.
And I love the books are We have an opportunity to share some resources and information, but I am more impressed by these two wonderful women in business that I get to share this moment with. I am so excited.
Thank
So,
you. My name is Jessica Casiano, and I am the owner of Girasol Vida Boutique. And I just started my business a year ago, and we do a lot of Mexican dresses and accessories. Everything's handmade from artesanos.
Awesome. And my name is Angelica Juarez. I am here on the behalf of Robin Coronado. Due to her recently this week going on maternity leave.
oh wow!
So, baby was brought in this week. And Robin, if you're watching, which I know you're tuning
For some
in,
reason.
I just want to tell you congratulations.
Congratulations
Thank you.
and welcome,
Yes. But yes, and I just appreciate Robin, of course, for entrusting me to be here on her behalf to represent
Get
Foxy
the cameras
Coronado.
off.
Oh,
Cameras
yes. Oh, man, I'm just so excited because anytime we can welcoming a new next generation of her business and what we're doing, because we know that's the path eventually, right?
Yes.
So what we do is we spend a lot of time trying to figure out what you do, what you sell,
Mhm.
and then what members sell. And then how do we buy it as a governmental agency, a private sector corporation, or just a consumer?
Mhm.
So what you do, tell us a little bit about exactly what
Is it
did you
maybe
do
because
and
I'm
what
missing
inspired you? Because you said you just opened a year ago.
Yes, I just opened a year ago,
Tia Pam.
and I was going through
Oh, it's
some
like it,
medical
it's a
issues,
like
so I had to think about another way to get resources and stuff. Because I wasn't gonna be able to carry, because I work as a paraprofessional.
Okay.
So on special ed, and I carry my children, you know, to do diaper change and stuff. But I had to think about something else, and that's something I always wanted to do, to have my own boutique. So that's what pushed me.
But